Hi, this is Dr. Michelle Hauser with a chef in residency. I'm going to show you how to remove the seeds from a jalapeno today. So the first thing you do is just cut the stem end off. Set it off to the side, you won't use that. And then you want to take the jalapeno and cut it the lengthwise, being very careful not to slip and cut your fingers. Then once you've cut it in half lengthwise once, then you will cut it lengthwise one more time. You can either do it this way or from the other direction. Although the first way I did it, you're less likely to cut yourself. Okay, and now that you have fourths, it's very easy to remove the seeds. And how you remove the seeds is you'll take each fourth, lay the knife almost flat, but just at a slight, maybe 15 or 20 degree angle, and slice along the edge. Once you get to the end, or you see the end sticking out, then you want to grab that with your finger and slice away from you. And then you remove the seeds. You can clean up any little extra bits that you have. And the reason that recipes will often say to take the seeds out of a jalapeno is that it's how you regulate the heat. So the seeds and then this pithy membranous part, this lighter colored part in the middle, are the hottest part of the jalapeno. The green part is actually where most of the flavor is. So if you want a lot of flavor and just a little heat and not much, then you would remove the pith out of all of the quarters of the jalapeno. If you want half the heat, then obviously you can leave half in. If you want just a little and you're cutting up multiple jalapenos, you can just leave the seeds from a quarter in. So we'll finish de-seeding our jalapeno. And the video is accompanying a recipe for salsa, which is made in the food processor. If you're doing it in the food processor, you can take your jalapeno and just roughly chop it like this, keeping your fingers tucked in and back so that you can use this part of your hand to slide along the knife, and keeping your fingertips out of the way so you can't cut them. And we give it a rough chop before putting it in the food processor because you want to make sure that you give the food processor a head start and you limit the chance that there's going to be big pieces of jalapeno in your salsa. People don't usually like to be surprised that way. If you end up making the salsa by hand and you're chopping everything into small pieces by hand, then what I like to do is I'll take the jalapeno like this the long way, curl my fingers under like I showed you, and I'll slice it into paper thin slices. Then I'll turn them 90 degrees, and then I'll do the same fine cut the other way. You have a very finely diced jalapeno, and you can just put it in the salsa just like that as well. So there are two different options. I hope this helps you in your cooking.